Congressman from California's 39th District and Chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Congressman Ed Royce. Congressman Royce, thanks so much for being on the program.
Thank you, Luke.
President Obama essentially has until about October 8th to continue to use airstrikes against ISIS without congressional approval. Could punt that to November 8th using extraordinary measures. What would you like to hear specifically from the administration regarding strategy?
Well, the key problem we have had with ISIS for some time is the fact that we have not had a comprehensive plan to keep it from using a basic sanctuary to train and to launch attacks. And basically for counterterrorism, you want to eliminate the sanctuary. You want to eliminate the training grounds where they're bringing in foreign fighters and training them. We would like to hear a plan on how to deal with that. And we do not support U.S. troops on the ground. We do, however, support concerted effort on the part of the U.S. using air power.
There is some speculation within Congress that a lack of specificity from the administration is actually being done on purpose. I want to read a quote from Josh Rogan in the Daily Beast. He said, quote, "There is widespread frustration in both chambers and both parties about President Obama's admission that we don't have a strategy yet to deal with ISIS in Iraq and Syria. But now the lack of strategy is actually protecting Obama from oversight because Congress can't authorize or reject what it can't understand." Is that true? Do you think the administration's holding back because they don't want to get specific on this and want to continue to operate under the legality they're operating right now?
Well, I think the problem here is the administration really does not have a plan because the president did not want to support the idea of using U.S. air power or armed drones to go after ISIS. Now that we've paid a very grave cost for that, because as a consequence, these fighters have taken, city after city. And in every case, had we hit them, as we have suggested, had we hit them with air power, you would have been able to really destroy these units out on the ground. And so we've had a lost opportunity. As a consequence, what the world is seeing is an organization pushing a caliphate that's recruiting worldwide and seemingly invincible. We need to reverse that impression.
So despite the possible bad PR fallout that could occur from drone strikes, you think that at this point drone strikes routine are needed against ISIS?
Oh, early on, when we saw those columns move across the desert with their flags flying, the black flag and, the insurgents in those vehicles, there is no question we should have used armed drones or air power. In this day and age, you don't need spotters on the ground. You can just fly over those columns and hit those columns and take those insurgents out. That's what we should have been doing 7 months ago. That was a request from our embassy to do that, and that was what the administration decided not to do. As a consequence, they've now dug in, and this is a problem.
Chairman Ed Royce, the Foreign Affairs Committee, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.